Okay, hi Aries, Brandy here. Ooh, just dropped the phone. Okay. So, last time we left off with your reading, okay, we were dealing with somebody in your energy that you needed to set boundaries with, okay? It's about 5:05 a.m. here where I am, okay? I'm just waking up here. But we were dealing with somebody in your energy that you needed to set boundaries with, Aries, okay? This really pathetic person, okay? And we were talking about how you probably wanted to just punch him in the face, right? At this point. Because Aries is a very direct energy, when Aries is upset, they might see red, they're a fire sign and they might want to literally just attack you. And, of course I can't say promoting violence and all that stuff, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Aries can just, they can get upset, and, one of the good things about Aries is, they're always direct, they're always honest. And, if an Aries is having a problem with you or doesn't like you, you'll know about it. It won't be a secret, you won't have to guess, and, when Aries does attack, it's always from the front, you know, um, some other signs, Scorpio, Taurus, maybe Aquarius, um, some other signs can sort of attack from like the back or the side, or do a combination of both, the front and the back, or the sides. But Aries always attacks from the front. You always know what you're getting with Aries, and obviously if you look at rising and moon sign other placements, stuff like that too. See what else is going on in the chart. But for the most part, Aries is very direct and honest and, forthright and upfront. So it looks like Aries was dealing with somebody they needed to set boundaries with, testing their limits, which is not a good idea with Aries, you don't want to test an Aries boundaries, because, with a Taurus, they like the bull, they can see red, and, it's a fire sign, but, I'm seeing that Aries didn't really much care about this person, feeling in regret, their pathetic apology and all this stuff they wanted to come in with. So at this point, they can just go to hell and die. Who gives a shit, That's what I'm seeing. So let's move on to some other energies and see what else is going on with Aries, because, this person is just not even worth really talking about much more. Hopefully that situation got resolved, and, let's see what else is going on with Aries right now. My Aries, please. Let's see what else is going on with Aries. We're going to pull from the What's the Gossip cards. What's going on with Aries, please? We're going to pull from What's the Gossip first for Aries. For Aries, please. Pull a few cards for Aries, please, from What's the Gossip. Just going to take a few of these cards here. So bottom of the deck energy, we have is me versus me. Yeah, and that's the thing about Aries, right? We know Aries is the first house, right? And it is all about the self. Aries is self-focused. They are focused on themselves. So you might just be very focused on yourself right now. And your own personal growth and your own identity and your goals, your dreams, you're not focused on everybody else and what they got going on. Not to say that Aries, isn't interested in other people. They are. But right now you're just very me focused. That's all. And that's okay. It's good. It's a very positive quality to have, So, let's see what else we have here. We have booked busy. Yeah, booked busy. So Aries, you might be very busy at the moment. It says productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste, success on the calendar. Wow. So it's like Aries is very busy right now. Got a lot going on. You know, this is a meeting, appointment, deadline, call, you know, booked busy. There's this song by Halle and Chloe Bailey, you know, those two little black girls, and it's called Busy Boy. Busy, 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 busy boy. You know, and it talks about how this boy they're in love with, right, or whatever, this boy, and he's a busy boy, right? And you know, it's like Aries is busy, you know, and what are they busy on? They're focused on themselves, you know, they're focused on themselves, you know. So let's see what else we have here. Retirement goals, wow. So you might be busy with work right here. Busy with work. This is what you might be busy with. Busy at work. Busy working on your retirement goals. Okay. It's future planning, living the dream. You have closure. Closure here. Letting go. Ending chapters. Emotional release. Finally free. Closure. Yeah. Secret admirer. Wow. It's a secret admirer 2. I don't know what that little 2 means. Secret admirer 2. Maybe there's another secret admirer card. I don't know if there's 2 secret admirers. It says hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest, someone's watching. Wow. So Aries has a secret admirer. Wow. A little love note there. It says speak up. Yeah, and Aries has no problem speaking up. Aries has no problem speaking up. Expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront, your voice matters. You don't need to tell Aries twice. Aries is brave, you know, have a lot of courage, you know. But it says there's some things that you need to speak up about. So yeah. And then we have soul contracts. This might be a love matter you need to speak up on, maybe. Maybe you need to speak up on a love matter here with soul contracts. You know, maybe there's a matter of the heart here. The spirit is telling you need to speak up on. And so under soul contracts, it says fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements destined to meet. Yeah. So I don't know if there's a love situation that Aries needs to speak up on. Let's get some clarifiers, please, for that. Can you please clarify the speak up card for Aries? I don't know if it's a love situation here. It came out right next to soul contracts. So can you please clarify this speak up card for Aries, please? Let's get this card. Can you please clarify the speak up card for Aries, please? Let's get one more. So I pulled 4 clarifiers here. Bottom of the deck, we have the lovers. Wow. So this looks like a love. This definitely looks like a love situation here that you need to speak up on. Let's see what the cards say. Something about a soul contract. And you do have a secret admirer here, okay? I don't know if the secret admirer is the same person, this lover, or another person. We got the 5 of coral. It's the 5 of wands. The death card. Wow. The 8 of pearls. This is the 8 of cups, okay? The 8 of cups. Beautiful cards, guys. And finally, we got the Knight of Coral. This is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards. The situation Aries needs to speak up on in love. It looks like there's a situation that's transforming here with this Death card, with the Lover. A situation is transforming with a lover, a secret admirer, someone you have a soul contract with. It might be a competitive situation here with this Five of Coral, okay? Might be a competitive situation. And it's looking like you might need to speak up about it. Because yeah, we have a Knight of Wands here. A fiery male. Or this is you, Aries. I think this is someone else. A fiery male. That you're feeling nostalgic about. You're feeling nostalgic about him. And there's a need to speak up. I don't know, maybe because the energy got tense, maybe because there's competition. Maybe there is competition here with these two mermaids sort of holding on to this, fighting over the stick here, right? And I'm not saying you're fighting over a guy or anything, right? But maybe there is a little bit of competition, right? But this guy doesn't even really know how you feel about him, right? Because we do have the Secret Admirer card. Maybe this is you. And maybe this guy doesn't even know how you feel about him. And there's a need to speak up. But the situation is transforming, okay? Let's see how the situation is transforming with this Nine of Wands. Oh, we have another. Oh, that's the Eight of Cups. We have another card here. This is the Knight of Wands. Let's see how the situation is transforming with this Death card. Let's see what's going to transpire here. How is this situation transforming, please, Spirit? Please let us know how this situation is transforming. Oh, yeah, a few cards coming out here. We have the Three of Pentacles. These cards are gorgeous. This is the Rider-Waite, the pink Rider-Waite. We have the Nine of Wands. It looks like you have someone who's admiring you just as much as you admire them. But there's a lot of competition around the two of you. We have the Hanged Man. And neither of you know how the other feels about each other. The Chariot and the Ten of Cups. Wow. Yeah. I don't know how every Aries is in love situations. Like if you have like an Aries moon or an Aries Venus, maybe you're very upfront about the way you feel with your lovers and stuff like that. I know in general Aries is a very upfront and honest sign. You know what I mean? But there is someone that you haven't been telling them this is the wrong card. Hang on. There is someone that you haven't been telling them, how you feel. Huh, and as an Aries, it's very interesting energy that you're in Aries. Maybe it's just a small spark still. You know, maybe it's just the very beginnings here. You know, the spark is still small and you haven't yet shared how you feel. Maybe you're about to, you know? Maybe you're building up that courage to come forward because this is a soulmate. This is someone you have a soul contract with, Aries. And we do have the lovers at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. But with the death card, the situation is transforming, okay? All in your favor, okay, Aries? So let's see how it's transforming here. We do have the Chariot coming through, right? With the Ten of Cups, right? So this is very positive energy here. The Chariot with the Ten of Cups here. Very, very positive. You know, you're moving towards your happy ending. You're moving towards your happy ending. And maybe it's like this card said, you know, you have been self-focused. You have been me-focused. But, you know, you did sort of spark with somebody, Aries. You did spark with somebody. And you are feeling that urge, that compilation. What's your compulsion? A compulsion to speak up, you know. You are feeling that push to speak up, you know, from your gut. And with this Chariot and Ten of Cups, I'm seeing it all going in your favor, Aries. Okay? Once you speak up. I don't know, Aries. Are you used to making the first move? I imagine a lot of Aries do. But I'm not sure. Aries, are you used to making the first move in love, or let me know in the comments, Aries. Do you usually make the first move? Male or female, okay? But yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of a Five of Coral. A little bit of tension, a little bit of competition, you know, around this love situation, you know. I don't know, it's like, he's mine, he's mine, he's mine, he's mine, no, he's mine. You know? um, all over this Knight of Wands character who seems to be in the dark, in the shadows. I mean, it's the Knight of Wands, it's a fiery energy, right? But this card seems to just be in the shadows to me. Maybe it's just appearing this way right now. But it seems to be in the shadows compared to some of these other bright cards, you know? This figure seems to be in the shadows, you know? But it is the Knight of Wands, a fiery energy, you know? Some of these other cards are just so bright, you know? They're so bright. You know, and then this Knight of Wands is just kind of in the shadows here, lurking. Lurking over the reading, lurking over the entire reading. I mean, look at the way he's looking. Like, he's looking. He's searching, right? He's lurking. You know? So it's a very interesting energy. And like I said, maybe he's not speaking up about his feelings with this Secret Admirer card. You know, maybe the two of you aren't speaking up about your feelings. You know, and there is this sort of tension here between the two of you because you're not speaking up about your feelings. You know they're there. You know how he feels for you. And he might know how you feel for him. But nobody's communicating it yet, right now, as of yet. Um, and there is this soul contract here between the two of you. You know, I know you're very busy at work, Aries, working on your bag, working on your coin, securing that retirement. Locking in with the money and stuff like that. Locking in at work here, doing self growth, personal growth, affirmations, mirror work, stuff like that. But there is this soulmate lurking, maybe not even lurking, because we do have wake up call here wanting to fall out. Maybe kind of screaming in your face, the soulmate contract, soulmate connection. But you have this Knight of Wands lurking around. And it is becoming pressing, this need to sort of speak up here. Whether or not this guy does, come forward about his admiration for you, I'm feeling that, Aries, you need to speak up for yourself, because you're an Aries, and this is what you do, honey. This is what you do, baby. I mean, you don't hide how you feel. Okay, Aries. That's the energy of some other sign, okay? To be coy and, furtive and secretive and, so yeah, but I am seeing the Chariot and the Ten of Cups here. So, however this unfolds, Aries, and in whatever time it unfolds, this is all leading to the Ten of Cups. And this Ten of Cups is coming in on this Chariot energy, okay? The unstoppable train, the unstoppable force of God, This Ten of Cups is coming in for you, baby, okay? So, however it unfolds, Aries, it's all leading to the Ten of Cups. It's all leading to the Chariot. It's all leading to the Ten of Cups, okay? So, I hope this gave you the encouragement or maybe the thought bubbles or the ideas to come forward to your crush or your secret admirer. This person you really have a soul contract with here, okay? I hope this gave you the thought bubbles about them and to come forward, because they're on your mind, Aries. Or maybe they're on your mind, but you're on their mind too, right? You're on their mind is what I was trying to say. So yeah, they're definitely on your mind, Aries, because I was a little slip there. But there's this Selena Gomez song. I think it's called Souvenir, and it says, if you think that you're the spark, then come out of the dark. If you think that you're the spark, then come out of the dark. And that's the song I'm getting here for this Knight of Wands. If you think you're the spark, then come out of the dark. So that's what I'm getting, Aries. We're about 24 minutes in. Let's get a final message for Aries from the Halloween Oracle, because we didn't pull from there yet. The Halloween Oracle. Let's get one final message for Aries, please. Let's get a final message for Aries, please. One final message for Aries, please, from the Halloween Oracle, please. Let me get one final message for Aries, please. Oh, wow. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at this card. This is gorgeous. I can't believe this. This is so stunning, you guys. I can't believe how beautiful this is. Oh my god, I've never seen a card this beautiful before. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, Aries. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, that's so beautiful, Aries. Oh, I can't stop looking at it. Yeah, someone might want to gift you a really pretty bouquet of flowers here. Someone wants to gift you a bouquet of flowers, a really beautiful bouquet. I don't know how long it's been since you've been gifted a bouquet of flowers, Aries. I don't know, okay? Someone wants to gift you a really beautiful bouquet of flowers here. Oh my goodness, it's going to take your breath away, Aries. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I can't stop looking at it. Maybe white flowers even, you know? Because we have the white flower. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Maybe white flowers or pink flowers. Just a little pink or peach. Like peach flowers. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. And the card, oh sorry, I'm so sorry guys. This is so beautiful. I've never seen a card this beautiful in my whole life. I don't think I ever have. Oh my god, I'm blown away. I'm blown away by this card, guys. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is gorgeous, you guys. This is really beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, you guys, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Someone wants to gift you some flowers, Aries. You might be getting a really nice bouquet of flowers. The card says forgiveness, and it says reducing burdens. So someone wants to lighten your load here. Someone wants to lighten your load, lighten your heart. You know, this secret admirer, this person you have a soul contract with. You know, this person that you're in a lover situation with. You know, they want to lighten your load. They want to ease your heart. They want to take the load off of you, Aries. You know, you have been very busy, and you have been working on yourself here with this mirror work and these affirmations and these work cards coming out like this. You know, but more than just easing your financial burdens and stuff like that, easing the load of your heart. Okay, financial burdens and your heart in every way, Aries. This person wants to ease the load you've been carrying, okay? Because Aries is very busy, okay? Very, very busy. I would say one of the, if not the most busiest sign of the zodiac is Aries, you know. But they want to ease your burden. They want to come in and ease your burden, you know. As a knight. Come in as a knight and ease your burden, you know. They're in night energy, you know. Now this is a little bit of a dark night here. I know this is a little bit of a dark night here. You know, It is the Knight of Wands, but he's got a dog energy here, but a little dark horse energy, but you know, he Aries. He wants to ease your burdens, you know. He wants to ease your burdens, Aries. You know. And look at this person relaxing on the beach. He wants to ease your burdens. Yeah. Take you from an overbooked schedule, an overbooked heart, to relaxation. Flowers, gifts, You know. And you have been working on yourself, your affirmations, your mirror work, your me versus me, your personal growth. And he wants to come in and water that garden and tend to that garden, that is you, your heart, who you are. He wants to come in and focus on you, you know. He wants to foster this personal growth you have, you know. He wants to foster this. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful energy, guys. You'll know who I'm talking about, Aries, because we have all these soulmate cards. We have the Lovers card. You'll know who I'm talking about, Aries. The Secret Admirer. You'll know who I'm talking about. If this person hasn't come forward to you yet, they're about to with the Secret Admirer, okay? Yeah, that says someone's watching. Someone's watching. So this guy, he's lurking, and you should, and with this soul contract, he's watching, okay, okay, you have a secret admirer out there, you have a soulmate contract, you have a lover situation with somebody, and you have an 8 of Cups situation with somebody, nostalgia, And this person wants to come in and ease all your burdens and gift you flowers. It's one of the very many things he wants to do. First and foremost, a very beautiful bouquet of flowers. Maybe white flowers here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This card's so beautiful. All the cards are so beautiful. I'm just seeing them all for the first time, Aries. So, so beautiful. So beautiful. But yeah, Aries, let me know in the comments, what's your love language? What's your moon? What's your Venus? What kind of things do you like in love relationships, or you know, you know. But yeah. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. But yeah, Aries. Um, mm, mm. this is really the end of the reading. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. If you made it this far, leave your comments. I really enjoy reading your comments, guys. It brings me so much encouragement. It gives me so much encouragement, and I so appreciate it. I love hearing your thoughts, your opinions, anything you have to say. I love hearing all of it. Okay? I love hearing all of it, guys. I love it. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I love you so much. Bye.